Welcome to JD's Prep. In this problem, we are told that the data obtained from a random sample of track athletes showed that as the foot size of the athlete decreased, their average running speed also decreased. We are given 4 statements, and we want to know which statement is best supported by the data that is showing this trend. The first statement says smaller foot sizes cause track athletes to run slower. Now here, we're just told that there is a random sample of track athletes. And we can't get any sort of cause and effect relationship between our variables of foot size and running speed unless we are able to randomly assign foot sizes to the athletes. Since that's not possible, we can't claim the cause and effect relationship here between the foot size and the run speed. So that first statement is not going to be true. The second statement says the sample of track athletes shows a causal relationship between foot size and running speed, which is another way of saying exactly the same thing as number 1 without being as specific about the particular causal relationship. Regardless of what the causal relationship may be, we can't make the claim of cause and effect between these two variables because we don't have that random assignment being done. So that second statement is also not going to be true. The third and fourth statements are talking about whether there is or is not a correlation between the two. For there to be a correlation between the two, there needs to be a clear pattern arising. And in the problem, we are told that as the foot size of the athlete decreased, their average running speed decreased. So we're being told here that there is a pattern arising. And if there is this sort of pattern arising, that's suggesting that there is some sort of correlation here. So that statement number 4, saying that there is no correlation at all between foot size and running speed, that would require that there is no pattern for us to identify. But since we're told that there is, that last statement must also be false. So the one that is best supported by the data giving us this observation of the foot size decreasing, influencing the running speed decreasing, is going to be number 3, which says the sample of track athletes shows a correlation between foot size and running speed. If you see this sort of pattern in a data set, the correlation is the initial conclusion that you can draw. You need to know much more about the design of the experiment, and in particular, whether you randomly assigned the values of your first variable in order to make that cause and effect claim. Since we don't have that here, we cannot make the jump from correlation to causation. So the only one that we get here is the correlation in number 3,